Announcements. Today, October 20th, is the end of the first quarter. November 3rd, board meeting will be right here, Kathy D. Milligan Room, 6:30. And then November 8th, Election Day, is an in-service day. We'll have no students. Several of the schools are used for voting facilities. Board member comments. Mr. Clark?
Thank you. I just want to thank the presentation on the ESL. That was outstanding. The numbers, hearing the call-in interpretation line, I just think that's great. And the numbers that were presented, you see the community, you see the world right here in Fairfield, and that's really, really cool. And I'm very happy that we have a large percentage of that as a district, and that we are able to serve that. And because we are able to serve that, those numbers will grow, and I'm thrilled about that. So thank you all, and thank you, students, for having a safe weekend.
Thank you, Mr. Clark. Ms. Birdie?
I also would like to thank Megan and Jen for coming in and doing the presentation. I'm sorry that Megan got very shy because she obviously is doing an incredible job, and it really shows with the presentation and the amount of students that we have coming into our district looking for those services. So thank you so much for presenting. I do want to stand corrected. Their class dance starts at 10:30 for the marching band. They perform at 11:15. So if you want to see all 6 bands, you can go there at 10:30. They start at 11:15.
Gotcha.
And I also want to thank the students for having a safe weekend, because they're going to. And yeah.
Thank you. I want to thank Kayla, Caitlin, and Zach, part of Mayor Mitch Rodas' Youth Commission. They're students, Fairfield students at the city building and the township, and engaged here with the board, and I'm sure several other places. So I think that's a great thing. I'm sure we'll follow up with them further. I also want to thank Ms. Ogg and Mrs. Crowley and Megan for their presentation. It was an excellent slide presentation, very informative, and I think now the public has a better feel for the challenges that the district is faced with and has to meet, right, in terms of our English language learners. I also want to take this opportunity to just give you a little fill-in on our 2 board members that aren't here. I spoke to Mrs. Gundram, and she's very sick. It sounded awful when we spoke on the phone, so that's why she's not here. And Mrs. Shorter's not here because her father passed away today. So very sad news for her and her family, and I'd just like to offer my condolences and prayers, and wanted all of you to know that as well. So that's why they're not here. That wraps up my comments, and we will make a motion to adjourn to executive session. Do I have a...
So moved.
Second.
Thank you, Ms. Birdie and Mr. Clark. Mrs. Knight, please call the roll.
Ms. Birdie?
Yes.
Mr. Clark?
Yes.
Mr. Begley?
Yes. We will end the meeting and adjourn to executive session at 7:21. Thank you.